Hello, everybody. This is Joshua Doherty, aka Joshua Lloyd Fox. I have really appreciated all of the love and attention and comments on my last 5 videos. TikTok has taken 2 of them down a couple of times, and I'm trying to get the first one back up. I wasn't going to do or continue these, but I was live last night, and a lot of people asked a lot of questions that really got me thinking. And so I want to caveat this entire thing with the fact that I've learned that I need to watch the words that I say. I don't want to give TikTok or Facebook any reason to take my stuff down. But some of the questions that people asked me last night were about sleeper cells and the CIA and all that other stuff. So something really worries me this year. And one of the things that I'm really, really good at and trained at from like early childhood trauma, plus my job in the military, is pattern recognition. And I think there's some patterns that we're seeing going on in the world right now that I want to talk about. But this video is mostly as a warning. And so I said in a video before all of this blew up that we needed to watch what was going to happen between earlier this year and the midterm elections in November. Because in the midterm elections, if President Trump loses the Congress, the House and the Senate, who is the checks and balances against his power and abuse of power, he could be impeached, imprisoned. Certainly, this war and everything going on over in Iran, and I've been told to pronounce it correctly, Iran, will all be done and over with. And so I don't want to get into super big, huge conspiracy theories. I don't want to do that. I love conspiracy theories. I believe in a lot of them, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. I want to give a warning because I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the big thing that he could use to stop the midterm elections and continue on with the agenda of the war in Iran. Nobody's talking about the FIFA World Cup. I haven't seen anybody talking about it. So before I do that, if you don't know about the CIA family jewels, and I learned about this on the Y-Files with AJ Gentile, it was June 25th, 2007. Very quietly, the CIA released millions of copies of reports detailing illegal or improper activities conducted by the CIA in the late 50s to the mid 70s. And everybody's acting like this is a surprise. I believe with all my heart that 9/11 may have been orchestrated. 9/11, I was in the military and I was in Turkey, Incirlik Air Force Base. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and almost immediately all of the C-17s within a couple of days came with all those yellow humanitarian drops that we were doing within a couple of days. It took me like 5 days to get over there flying commercial, and I had 3 months heads up. How did they get all those C-17s with all that already there? They were already in Germany standing by. So there is some weirdness there. The pattern recognition that I'm seeing and the warning that I want to give is that nobody is talking about the fact that the FIFA World Cup is coming to Mexico, the United States, and Canada in June and July, just in a couple months. Starts June 11th to July 19th, and the final hosted game is in New York, New Jersey, at very, very large stadium right outside New York City on July 19th. The pattern recognition I'm seeing is that if you want to believe conspiracy theories and really watch yourself and watch what's going to happen, I'm going to predict that a terrorist attack event is going to happen during the FIFA World Cup in the continental United States. They're estimating 6.5 million total visitors to the host cities across Canada, Mexico, and the United States. And projections for international visitors to the U.S. alone ranges from 1.24 million to over 5 million, with total visitor numbers, including domestic, potentially reaching 10 million. And it's a big money event. World spotlight on it. It's the world stage at the time. We have the war going on in Iran. I believe a terrorist attack is going to happen in one of the host cities in the United States during the FIFA World Cup. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's the final game in New York and New Jersey. And what that will do will shut down every way, means, and possible of stopping President Trump from the midterm elections even happening, and will turn the world completely upside down. And he will gain all of the America's support, including international support for whatever countries are playing during that time, and other countries that are kind of drawing back. The thing that brings everybody together is terror and horror and pain. And I believe if you watch the writing on the walls and the pattern recognition, something's going to happen at the FIFA World Cup in the continental United States. Mark my words. Stay out of the host cities. And the host cities are in the United States: Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Houston, Kansas City, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, San Francisco Bay Area, and Seattle. Los Angeles, New York, New Jersey, and Seattle stand out to me. Make with that what you will. I hope this doesn't get taken down, and I hope TikTok restores my other videos. Everybody out there, be careful. All the world's a stage. Everything's a smoke show. I'm trying not to put on my aluminum foil hat, but I just want you guys to be careful and watch what happens. When you start seeing the machinery working behind the scenes, it all becomes clear that this is all, for as long as we've been around, been a show. Until next time, I love you all. JL Fox out.